Welcome back. Time now for Media Watch here on France 24, for which I'm joined by Florence Villeminot. Good evening to you, Flo. Starting off in China, a handover of power and no doubt plenty of reaction on the internet.
That's right. I think it's interesting to note, first of all, though, that the search term 18th Congress has been censored on China's version of Twitter, which is Weibo. What a surprise. Weibo is China's Twitter, but it has twice as many users as Twitter, and they're trying to get around this ban on the word by using characters that look like Congress but aren't quite Congress, or just making posts and hoping that people will read them before the censors take them off, which is happening. It's kind of a cat and mouse game. Now, thankfully, certain websites have taken screen grabs of these postings before they've been taken off, including France 24's Observer website, and they noted, for instance, that one of the trends that was going on Weibo were people that were reacting to these bizarre restrictions that were put in place in Beijing around the Congress. For instance, people can't buy knives anymore, and here's a photo here that was posted on Weibo that reads, "Apologies, all knives sales have been suspended during the 18th Congress." Now, another perhaps bizarre thing that's happened is that taxi drivers have been forced to take off the passenger side window handles. Here's another photo that's been put on Weibo where it was taken inside a taxi, and there you see where a window handle used to be, and here are the buttons, the electronic buttons that have been covered up.
Wow. The US election, however, plenty of reaction to that.
That's right. It's been the top trending topic on Weibo yesterday. Yesterday, there were 25 million messages about the election. And it seems that a lot of commentators have said that there's this power shift going on in China, but it seems like a lot of internet users are actually more interested in the American election. One commentator actually said that it was the equivalent of political porn for Chinese internet goers, because they were commenting on what the kind of election that they long for, and making comparisons with their own system. For instance, here's a comment that was made on Weibo that says, in the U.S. election, you only find out that Obama won at the last minute. Mitt Romney calls to congratulate him. Whereas in China, you know 1 year in advance who's won, who's lost, and the loser's family is in jail. So this, of course, refers to Bo Xilai, who was once upon a time a favorite in the party and had a spectacular fall from grace.
The irony is, of course, that the Americans kept the same guy. China's got someone new, and he's getting a lot of attention in the media.
Absolutely. Well, a lot of people are just wondering who he is, and he's getting this kind of fascination that's growing around him. I think you could probably compare it to Kim Jong-il. In fact, he has his own Xi Jinping looking at things, which was, of course, there was the famous Kim Jong-il looking at things.
Well, yeah.
A bunch of photos of him doing various administrative things. Now, his wife as well, Pen Liyuan, she's drawing a lot of criticism. Here's an article that's in France TV Info. They say that, there she is, that's her name, that's Pen Liyuan. They said that China is also going to have its Carla Bruni, because she is a very famous folk singer. Now, she's also in the army. She has the rank of Major General. This is a clip of hers that's on that you can find on YouTube. Now, she sings very patriotic songs. She's apparently a big hit in China, but she's reportedly going to put an end to her career when her husband takes power.
Wow, the Chinese Carla Bruni, or perhaps Valérie Trierweiler. Let's finish up with the unfortunate candidate in the US, Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney, he's getting a lot of attention, especially a website that was going to be put online had he been elected. Now, unfortunately, this website was put online briefly. It was taken off, and here we can take a look at it, because this website, the Political Wire, took some screen grabs of it. So there you can see, this is what we would have been seeing had Mitt Romney been elected. The president-elect, there's that photo of him in front of an American flag. I'm excited about our prospects as a nation. My priority is to put people back to work in America. Now, if you scroll down here, a couple more screen grabs. He invited people to send their CVs in if they wanted to join the administration, and also he invited people to come to the inauguration. Now, Mitt Romney is also getting a lot of attention for his concession speech. On YouTube, you can see an alternative version in music.
This may be the happiest day of my entire life. I promise you I'm definitely not crying inside, because I'm still rich, filthy rich. Trust me, my strategy worked perfectly, didn't have one single glitch.
Now that video has over 400,000 views so far. Seems like Mitt Romney's doing just fine according to that video.
Not surprised it got that many views. Florence Villeminot, thanks very much for that edition of Media Watch.